Undefeatable. Supreme Court faces extra trouble as Peter Obi strikes them with new charges after rejecting judgment. See details. This will shock you. Welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Nigerians. The Labour Party's presidential candidate in the 2023 general election, Peter Obi, vehemently rejected the Supreme Court's ruling that upheld the election of Bola Ahmed Tinubu of the All Progressive Congress (APC). In a press conference, Obi criticized the court for alleging overlooking issues of rigging, identity theft, forgery, and perjury. Obi argued that the Supreme Court displayed a disregard for public opinion and failed in its role as a guardian of law and policy. He contended that the court's decision contradicted the substantial evidence of election irregularities, non-compliance with INEC rules, as well as allegations of perjury, identity theft, and forgery. He further lamented that the judgment appeared to condone branches of the Constitution related to the qualifications and perimeters for presidential candidates, transferring a moral burden to the nation's conscience and harming the young democracy. Obi stated that the ruling represented a breach of the Nigerian people's confidence in the judiciary, emphasizing the need for substantive justice and a transparent legal process. Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, had also rejected the verdict earlier, calling it transversity of justice without potentially detrimental consequences for Nigerian democracy. The Supreme Court had upheld Tinubu's presidency, dismissing the petitions of both Obi and Atiku, citing insufficient evidence to support their claims. This dispute over the 2023 presidential election highlights the deep-seated issues surrounding electoral transparency, the legal processes, and the functioning of key national institutions in Nigeria, leaving a contentious legacy that could impact the country's political landscape. Nigerians, this issue of 2023 presidential election and the judgment by the presidential election petition and the Supreme Court seems not to end soon. As it is right now, even the next generation to come will still talk about that election and the judgment. Meanwhile, in another trending news, Nigeria is gone. Shocking reactions as Tinubu signs 2.1 trillion bills to purchase wife SUV. Finally, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has signed that. Even with all the reactions, cry here and there, he not listen, he don't sign up. In a significant move to strengthen Nigerians' security framework and address the country's infrastructure challenges, President Bola Tinubu signed the 2.176 trillion Supplementary Appropriation Act for 2023. This critical legislation is aimed at bolstering the nation's capacity to combat insecurity, improve vital infrastructure, and ensure the overall well-being of Nigerians. The President signed the Supplementary Appropriation Act in a solemn ceremony held in his office in the State House, Abuja. The event was attended by notable figures including Senate President Godwin Akpabio, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Habers, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Senator George Akume, the Majority Leader of Senate, Opeyemi Bamidele, and key lawmakers such as Senator Adeola and Honorable Abubakar Buchi, who chair the appropriation committees in the Senate and the House of Representatives, respectively. Mr. Zach Adediji, the chairman of the Federal Highland Revenue Service, was also present to witness the historic signing. Breaking down the supplementary budget, the Minister of Budgets and Economic Planning, Senator Abubakar Bagudu, revealed that a substantial portion of the newly approved expenditure, around 30%, is located to enhancing defense and security capabilities.
President Bola.
This allocation emphasizes the government's commitment to addressing the ongoing security challenges in the country. Furthermore, a significant portion of the budget, 35%, is dedicated to addressing the critical infrastructure deficits in Nigeria. These funds will be challenged to the federal ministries of Works, the Federal Capital Territory, and Housing and Urban Development. The investment in infrastructure aims to improve the nation's transportation system, urban development, and overall quality of life for its citizens. So guys, what's your take on this? Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not. Thank you.